Alright guys, I'm back. I am back in the business of doing this stuff. Last time I tried to do this, the stream kept lagging, so I ended up not doing it. Hopefully it's a little bit better this time around. But yeah, we're back. We are back in about 3 minutes. It starts. I'm not gonna run through the cards since I lost track of time. As for the Storm versus Broncos game, you see it up here. I'll be up there for most of the vlog stream. I'm gonna probably try editing it tonight. We'll see how I go, and hopefully it releases on time. Might try and get the Roosters vlog out at the same time, just get all the Sav vlogs out. And yeah. But anyways, now we play the waiting game. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I'm gonna make sure it isn't. Hopefully I got it right. If not, oh well. It is what it is. I'm gonna check that right now. Make sure I got the sound right, and yeah. I'm a little bit too loud, so hopefully it's a little bit better this time. Okay, we should be good to roll. Hopefully the sound doesn't contradict each other. Let's go. I'm back. I don't mind the Don't mind the allergies either. If I rub my eye or something, I don't know what's going on. I'm dealing with some allergies. Or if I cough as well, like I'm about to do, don't mind that either. Anyways, I don't even know what's going on. Alright, we're back. We're here. Alright. God, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Let's go. Get that intro started. Let's go. Don't mind my room either. Alright, let's go.
This is the capital of Massachusetts, Boston. Nearly 50 years, Boston has been a hotbed for WWE action, and tonight is no different as we head toward WrestleMania. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, accompanied by Judgment Day, is hell-bent on winning his Intercontinental Championship back. Mysterio,
for the second time.
Champion, Penta, live.
It'll be kind of funny if he wins it with Boston. I mean, less than Boston last time. Alright.
Also tonight, the men's tag team champions are in action. Jimmy and Jay,
Yeah.
longtime adversary, the Vision, tonight. For weeks, Javon Evans has turned down overtures by
Hey,
to join the New Day.
Mister, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Waller here live tonight on Monday Night Raw. Also in the house, screaming megastar.
Oh, shit.
I show and Javon Evans live on Monday Night Raw.
That's crazy.
And last week, CM Punk.
Damn, I picked the right episode then, eh?
In this story with Roman Reigns, Roman Punk live tonight on Monday Night Raw. Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas is the home.
Let's run it back.
WrestleMania. 3 weeks from
I'm planning to stream as much on the road to WrestleMania as possible.
and tonight, the road
I don't know about after WrestleMania. We'll see about that, but
as we take a look back at last week in the moment the world is talking about.
oh yeah.
You got something to say, Paul? I see you got a microphone in your hand there.
Man, it would have been so good to actually get some live reactions to this. Like I ended up not watching the whole thing, so this is gonna be an amazing match. It is mad. I expect this match to actually be like
And we are on the road to WrestleMania. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
it's good to be back. Now it's done. Okay. Okay. Figured that. Ooh. That's what we call. That's what we call it. That's what we call some merch. FA F5. Nice. What is up, Wade? Doing something different today. I'm back with the WWE reaction stream. We got Brock Lesnar in the house. Just wanted some FAF5 merchandise.
As he stares at the WrestleMania sign, Brock Lesnar knows what awaits him 3 weeks from Saturday in
The
Las
ruler.
Vegas. Corey, it is a match the world is talking about. Two titans.
I know if I'm talking about it, but I'm expecting this to be a good match. Like,
Baddest in the game, the ruler, Oba Femi, goes one-on-one with the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And Cole, I think it's safe to assume after last week, Lesnar is going to be in a foul mood tonight. Yeah, the eyes tell the story. The beast Brock Lesnar last week was embarrassed. He was shocked. He was humiliated at the actions of the ruler, Oba Femi.
that is good. That is good to hear, Wade. Read here, read here. Oh, so the disclaimer's in the way. Damn, didn't realize.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Anyway, put it in. There we go, real small writing because it doesn't, I don't think it really matters.
on the face of the planet to hold the NCAA Division I Heavyweight Championship, the UFC Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Heavyweight Championship, the Beast, the Conqueror, the main event of WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar! Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, you're pissing off Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but
The reason why you're pissing off Brock Lesnar is because let's all be honest with each other about what happened last week. Last week, Brock Lesnar laid to waste 5, 10, 15, 20 madmen, laid them all over the floor, over the desk, into the crowd, in the ring.
then got distracted by Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, yep, excuses. Yep.
So overhyped by WWE.
Nope, rightly up.
It invoked my gag reflex. This overhyped wannabe ruler comes down and takes advantage of the fact that Brock Lesnar had been in 20 fights, that Brock Lesnar was distracted by Seth Rollins. This overhyped ruler takes advantage of the point. For those of you watching at home, they're reacting to the fact that I'm talking about Oba Steffi.
Yeah, we know.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the saddest part of it all. How many times have we heard the same narrative coming out of the WWE hype machine? Oh, this opponent for Brock Lesnar is the next big thing. This is going to be the slayer of the beast. This will be the conqueror's conqueror. When The Undertaker got his streak conquered by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. We're still pissing people off. How many years later did The Undertaker get revenge on Brock Lesnar? No. And then came along everyone else that was going to be the one to beat the one in 21-1. Let's go through the list. Well, it was Goldberg. Well, no, it wasn't Goldberg. Well, there was Braun Strowman. Well, no, it wasn't Braun Strowman. Oh, there was Dean Ambrose. But no, it wasn't Dean Ambrose. It was Bobby Lashley. But no, it wasn't Bobby Lashley. It wasn't AJ Styles. And it wasn't John Cena. No.
He used to wrestle back in like ow. Damn. He still wrestles though. No, he doesn't. He just comes in, F5, and suplexes a bunch of people and walks out. Yep, here we go. Here he is. Ooh. Oh.
Lesnar looking for an F5 on Omofemi. He's got him on his
Oh.
shoulders, maybe look from behind. Oh! Sends Lesnar over the top rope into the floor.
This is the moment Brock Lesnar realized he is washed. He is washed.
Despite what Paul Heyman says, we don't believe that Ova is overhyped, but he's a wannabe ruler.
You ain't that lucky, boy!
Hey.
Brock Lesnar may have a smile on his face now, but he is once again on his heels.
Let's talk about the reality of the situation. For when, if ever, was the last time Brock Lesnar backed away from a combat situation? The ruler just stood down in the face.
Here's the
Over.
problem for Lesnar, Corey. There were no surprises tonight. Brock Lesnar watched Ova come down to the ring, looked him in the eye, fired the first shot, and still was not taken down. Ova Femi not taken down by Lesnar.
Too good.
Let's take a look at this. Lesnar attempting to hoist the massive ruler for an F5, but instead, Ova Femi would drive the beast over the top rope to the floor, leaving Lesnar stunned. Look at the impact of this clothesline from the ruler, sending Brock over the top and out to the arena floor in the TD Garden. What a collision awaits in Las Vegas.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Corey touched on this earlier. It has been a very long time, if ever, since we've seen Brock Lesnar in this amount of jeopardy heading into WrestleMania. Dare I say, Corey, maybe an underdog?
I can't believe, but that may be the reality of the situation. 2 times in 2 weeks, Lesnar put down by the ruler. Heyman said, Ova's overhyped. Trust me, the hype is real and it is well-deserved.
The hype is also real and well-deserved for our brand-new Intercontinental Champion, Penta. He takes on this man, Dirty Dom, later tonight.
This match with Penta tonight shouldn't even be happening. If it wasn't for Finn Balor, I would still be your Intercontinental Champion. But Finn Balor got exactly what he deserved. Penta, this is not going to go the same way it did last time. Porque esta vez me voy a enfocar en ti mismo. Porque ese campeonato va a regresar donde pertenece. El verdadero campeón intercontinental. El rey de los luchadores. King of the luchadores. Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
And the king of the luchadors reclaim his Intercontinental throne.
Hopefully it kind of looks good on camera, I'm not gonna lie.
Penta defends his gold against the former Intercontinental champion.
I have a feeling Finn Balor's gonna get involved in some way, shape or form, setting up a tag match next week. Meanwhile, we got a tag match right now.
And of course, it's been a long time, but it's WrestleMania season. Why the hell not?
Oh, you're not going to do the eagle dance again, are you? We're only a little over 3 weeks away. You might
Ooh,
pull something.
ooh.
Well, we need you at 100% in Vegas.
Yeah, I'll still eat. I'll still eat. Don't care if he's overrated. Don't care if he's overrated. Don't care if he's Don't care if he's just an action star, so yeah.
The tag champs, the Usos, are in action against Paul and Theory from the Vision. Live next. Quite the rivalry with the Usos and the Vision over the past number of months. And a critical moment for Logan Paul and Austin Theory tonight.
Yeah, we got Superman in the crowd.
A win tonight would put them in tag team contention. No doubt about it, but it also speaks volumes to what thorns the Vision have been.
That teammate green shot guy.
Jimmy and Jay Uso. The fact that the champs are competing tonight without putting their gold on the line. This is personal. This is about settling a score. This is about thwarting Paul Heyman's.
Yeah, we got a teammate green shot guy now.
Well, I'm not sure how much more Paul Heyman can handle. Brock Lesnar taken down the last couple of weeks by overfending. The situation with the returning Seth Rollins. The Vision falling apart at the seams with the injury, of course, to Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Heyman's got himself a mess.
We even got Superman eating. That's crazy. Yeah, no Superman will let that.
It's interesting, the Vision and the Usos had quite the battle over the past number of months. But Corey, this is the first time that these two teams have ever met in a standard tag team match. This is an opportunity for the Vision to prove that they truly are who they say they are. That Logan Paul and Austin Theory can function as a cohesive unit against the best of the best. The kingpins of Raw's tag team division, Jimmy and Jay Uso, the 9-time tag team champs. We'll find out tonight if the Vision are contenders or pretenders. Jay Uso wants to get back to WrestleMania as the tag team champion this year. He had so much success at last year's WrestleMania, of course, winning the World Championship. Uso's road to WrestleMania might hit a major speed bump in a matter of seconds.
Oop, what happened there?
No thanks. I'll be busy that weekend. Jimmy and
Still ultimately commentary though, but
the Vision tag team action.
okay. Humble and pressure have entered the building.
Well, it's been quite the weekend for Logan Paul. He was involved in that Fanatics flag football game in Los Angeles this past Saturday, and he's developed quite the beef with NFL legend Tom Brady.
Kind of an audition, if you will. Jalen Hurts. Trouble again. Logan got him with a foul against Jalen Hurts. That is not easy. Brady. Pressure from Logan Paul. Now Hurts back to Brady, who makes a catch. And Tom is going to be taken down around midfield, but there's a penalty flag. And Sean Payton saying, what do we do? Well, Logan Paul saying that he threw the ball at him, which he clearly did.
Damn.
He and Tom Brady have
Oh, Corey, Tom Brady has had quite the thing to say about WWE as of late.
Tom Brady certainly has plenty to say, but Logan Paul's the one out on the field backing it up. Maybe they can create a new rule like the Tuck rule to protect Tom Brady next season, to protect him from Logan Paul.
Meanwhile, the Usos got an eventful week as well. They'll be a part of the opening night telecast Wednesday night, the first time ever a baseball game.
Let's see what happens.
The opening night, the Yankees and the Giants. So Austin Theory starts things off with main event Jey Uso. Again, a win for the Vision tonight could put them in position for a tag team championship opportunity.
I don't think there's any could about it. I think it absolutely should. Austin Theory has been tag team champion in the past. Two-time United States champion. Logan Paul, United States champion in his own right. Knocking off the Usos would absolutely entitle them to a title match, in my opinion.
The Vision has been having all kinds of problems as of late. Of course, the injuries to Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Heyman dealing with the situation not only with Seth Rollins, but with Brock Lesnar, as we saw at the start of Monday Night Raw tonight. Heyman talks about divide and conquer. He talks about the power that being the tag team champions will bring to their group.
Yeah, if you're new here, I have limited vocabulary during matches. To damn, okay, that's cool. Damn. Get a damn counter for the Saturday night's main event. Justin's lost match. Hey, I mean, cool.
Theory now with a glancing blow. Jimmy Uso outside the ring, and Logan Paul clotheslines him right into the timekeeper's area. Vision has taken over against the tag champs.
Vision, you're boring me. You're boring me.
Austin Theory barking at us moments ago, Corey. It's about the pressure, Cole. That's what Theory calls himself. I don't stop, I don't fold, I don't forget. I'm the pressure.
On paper, the team of Austin Theory and Logan Paul could prove to be one of the greatest duos in WWE history. You talk about the accolades of Austin Theory this early in his career, and Logan Paul, let's be honest, I'm starting to believe there is nothing in this world Logan Paul cannot do.
He looked great on the football field, didn't he?
Absolutely an amazing athlete.
Both these men former United States champions. Austin Theory actually won his second United States title right here in Boston a few years ago.
That's crazy.
Cheap shot by Theory is Logan Paul, who is just developing each and every time he's in the ring. Classic tag team wrestling.
It's almost backwards. Logan Paul came into the world of WWE with the confidence. That's usually the last thing a superstar picks up. Logan Paul has it in abundance. So every time he steps in the ring, he gets a little bit better technically. He learns a new hold, so to speak. He learns a few new maneuvers. Logan Paul truly may redefine what it means to be a superstar in this game.
And I also think the presence of Paul has helped Austin Theory come out of his shell a little bit, show his real colors.
Yeah, I was up there saying he beat Tom Brady.
Carrying some dead weight in
Okay.
tag teams in the past. Doesn't feel that that's the same case when it
He's
comes
still
to
humble.
Double team coming from the Vision without dominating most of this match against a team that have held the tag titles 9 times. Jimmy and Jey.
That's the problem. Austin Theory and Logan Paul have to be careful not to get too confident because they are in the ring with the Usos. This isn't some run-of-the-mill tag team, some fly-by-night duo that just showed up. This is one of the greatest, if not the greatest tag team in WWE history.
Again, what about the Usos' attention? Has that been divided? We saw the situation with them and CM Punk a couple of weeks ago. Questions on whether or not they'll be joining forces once again with Roman Reigns. Tag made. Here's Logan Paul.
Snap elbow drop executed by Paul. This is a great strategy by Logan Paul. Tried and true classic tag team strategy. Cut the ring in half. Lock your opponent in a hole and wear Jimmy Uso down.
Logan just has all the tools. Powerful, great physique.
Oh, look at this disrespect from Logan Paul. I believe he just took his gum out of his mouth.
And look at where
Damn,
he's
that's a next level disrespect.
Get out.
Peanut butter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back live on Monday Night Raw. The tag champs, the Usos, in action against Logan Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision. I do want to take this moment, since we're in the midst of this great tag team battle, to send our condolences out to the friends and family of Dennis Connery of the Midnight Express, who passed away a few days ago. Talk about tremendous tag team. Of course, it's all about Midnight Express.
Trailblazer duo as we take a look at Jimmy Uso connecting with the desperation insecurity. Now Big Jim desperately needs to make a tag to the pressure Jay.
Main event, Jey Uso wants to get back to WrestleMania this year with the tag titles. Last year, he won his World Heavyweight Championship at the Grand Stage in Las Vegas.
What? Hey, remember when he beat Austin in like 5 minutes? Yeah, we reacted to that one. It was like a year ago.
But if you don't win, guess what happens? You're facing the Vision, perhaps your tag team gold.
From behind Jimmy. Looking for a, oh, the top turnbuckle came off.
And Theory used it to distract him and then delivered the left hand. And now Austin.
Oh,
damn.
by Jay? No.
Austin Theory delivered the offense. Cover. Kick out at 2. What a Jay was going to turn it into a
it looked like Jay was trying to adjust the momentum, but Theory able to adjust it back in the air. Incredible athleticism from the pressure.
And there's no doubt about Austin Theory. We've talked for years about his athletic ability, about his prowess in the ring. But now under the tutelage of Heyman and teaming up with Logan Paul, we talked about this just a few minutes ago. The fact that Theory is, spear! A spear by main event Jey Uso.
Jay climbing the top. Wait a minute.
Logan Paul
yep.
taking advantage. His Theory distracted the official, Sean Bennett. Now Jimmy
Damn.
driven into the ring post. And look at Paul. Look at Paul.
He's got the knucks.
The brass knuckles. He's used to such success.
Yeah.
Another man who has vision problems. I mean, as in the vision.
And because this man can see clearly.
LA Knight.
The defiant one.
And LA Knight sent the brass knuckles into the ring. Jey Uso now has the brass knucks. Courtesy of LA Knight. Right in front of the official.
Hey, either way, they retain there.
Knuckles on his hand. It rises up the Theory, and that's going to cause a disqualification. Well, Jay got a bit over emotional there, a bit overzealous, and used the knuckles against Theory. And he got caught red-handed.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of a disqualification, the winners of the match are the Vision.
You have to understand, Jey Uso did get caught in the heat of the moment. The blood so bad between the Usos and the Vision.
And now going after Logan Paul. Jey Uso
Damn.
lost it. Things go from bad to worse for the Vision. But they did knock off the tag champs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt about it. We are absolutely on the road to WrestleMania 3 weeks from Saturday, 26 nights away. You felt it early on with Femi and Brock Lesnar.
This is not so good.
Tag team match. And you felt it.
Let's make sure the volume's still good.
Roman Reigns and CM Punk went face to face.
Watch me.
Pardon me for a second, I'll show you whose show it is. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night or what? I'm a little surprised you haven't taken a swing at me yet. Now I'm gonna bury you next to your father. I will say and I will do what I please to get the advantage. Man, that's why these people love me. I didn't want Jimmy and Jay to get caught in the crosshairs, but they came out and they handled their family business, and you know what? I deserved what I got last week. Right message, wrong messenger. Who's the real tribal chief?
I've heard this garbage for 5 years straight. I've done everything under the sun in this business. And when the talking is done, we all know that you can't do the walking. So until you come up with something that can actually phase me, don't waste my time, Bill.
Alright.
My ring, my belt, my show. I tell you when you can go. And young boy, now's not the time. I can see it. I'm in your head and I'm under your skin. And go ahead, take a look at that sign. It's the last time you're gonna main event. I'm gonna pin you and beat you on the grandest stage of them all.
That title on your waist, it's an embarrassment. That's making us all look terrible because at the end of the day, you're old.
Oh my god, he used the O word.
Well, as this war of words on the road to WrestleMania continues to escalate, perhaps one of the most deeply personal WrestleMania main events in history in Las Vegas, but tonight in Boston, both the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk and his challenger, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, are in the house in the same building tonight.
As is the delusional, furious, often offended Becky Lynch, and ambushed on the Intercontinental Champion AJ Lee last week. Becky joins us live next. Last week on Raw, El Grande Americano versus the OG El Grande Americano.
And a not so surprising interruption by Rayo Americano would play a factor, sending both superstars to the outside long enough for Bravo to load the mask of the real Americano, and as the original delivered his infamous flying headbutt, KO'd himself in the process. Your winner, the real El Grande Americano.
And then they got into it again this past Saturday at AAA.
As Americano was about to be presented with his sacred Rey de Reyes sword. First an interruption by Dirty Dom, the mega champion, allowing the original to abscond with the Rey de Reyes trophy.
Right now I'm standing by with El Grande Americano alongside Los Americanos. Buenas noches, gentlemen. We just saw the footage of everything that took place this past week, from your controversial win on Monday Night Raw to what took place at AAA. In your opinion, how do you finally end this rivalry between yourself and the original El Grande Americano?
I'm just gonna quickly check and move on and make sure this is all good.
Primero, como
Hopefully it
siempre,
is. I don't know.
quiero preguntar, ¿cuántos de mis paisanos están aquí esta noche? Hay un chingo, güey.
El pequeño ladrón, I'm talking to you, El Duende Americano. Primero, you steal the mask.
And then, you want to steal the sword? Perro duende, you cannot steal the Mexican culture. You cannot steal the bailecito. But most of all, you cannot steal the hearts of the Mexican people. Viva Mexico! Bésame mucho!
¡Bésame, culo! Bueno, with that being said, Chaparrito, last week I already showed the entire world that you are nothing but a scam, a fraud. There is only one, el grande americano, y ese güey es mexicano, güey. Por eso, the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna beat you one more time. Take that mask off your ugly muck and take it.
Okay, hopefully this is fixed now. I don't know.
WWE World is returning to Las Vegas April 16th to the 20th as the ultimate WrestleMania week destination. Prepare for brutality. Rhea Ripley is officially joining the stacked lineup. Photo and auto opportunities will go on sale this Friday and will go fast. So be sure to get your admission tickets in advance.
Yes, sir, I didn't realize the volume was that low.
.com.
So I had to skip out on that El Grande segment.
Becky Lynch has been seething.
That was probably the softest it's ever been.
Intercontinental Championship to
Alright,
AJ Lee.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the
Last
softest it's ever
week,
been.
A great match for the Intercontinental title between AJ Lee and Bayley.
Yeah, AJ's contender Bayley pushed the champion to the limits. And in the closing moments, a miscalculation by the role model allowed Lee to cinch in the Black Widow, forcing Bayley to submit. However, it would be a short-lived celebration as Becky Lynch would arrive from backstage and flatten the champ in brutal fashion, bringing the fight to AJ Lee, and the exclamation point tattooing Lee with her own championship. Message sent by the man.
Yeah, Becky has been bitter ever since losing her championship. She's blamed everyone except herself.
She doesn't blame me, but you're the one out here casting aspersions on everything she does. Did you ever answer that lawsuit?
Not yet.
You boo me. You boo me. You cheer someone who abandoned you for a decade, but you boo me. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get taking breaks. I took a break. I took 10 months off, not 10 years. But I did it because you people got sick of seeing me succeed. You got sick of seeing me win world titles, so I went home. I went home to my family, to people who appreciate me, to my daughter, to the love of my life. And when I came back, I made a point. I didn't go for world titles, no, I went for the Intercontinental title. And I turned that title into the most important, most interesting, most represented women's title in all of wrestling. And I am damn proud of that title. I am damn proud of what it represents. I love that title. I made that
Kind of sad
title.
you couldn't hear anything from the broadcast for about 2 segments.
But now I have to watch as AJ Lee prances around like she deserves that title. And after it was robbed from me at Elimination Chamber, I went home to my sanctuary and I tried to take a break with the people I love, but when I went home, my daughter, my greatest accomplishment, she was singing that stupid Light It Up song, and she was skipping around the house
Damn.
and flipping her hair like she's that Jersey skunk. And it's almost as if she doesn't realize that her mom is the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it, other people say it, everybody says it, Sports Illustrated says it, the Bleacher Report says it. Meanwhile, AJ Lee's greatest claim to fame before this was that she mastered the Divas era. Well, I murdered the Divas era. I put a stake through its heart, its butterfly belted wings, and ripped them off. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do to AJ Lee. I'm going to get my hands on her.
Well, here's your chance. No skipping tonight for AJ. Making a beeline to the ring, and Becky retreating.
You know what they say, Cole, discretion's the better part of valor.
They also call that chicken.
You call that chicken. Everybody else calls it valor. Sports Illustrated, the Bleacher Report.
Never heard them say that.
Head on. No. You like to fight dirty, don't you? Because you know that every time that we've met in this ring, I have walked you like a dog. And you don't want to get embarrassed again. I get that. I feel for that. But maybe that's what it's going to take to get you out of my life and away from my title. Maybe I have to embarrass your ass one more time and tap you out in front of the whole world on the biggest stage of them all.
Ooh, AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, no? Okay.
Time. Yeah, you win, okay? I'ma show you why I am the best of my generation and yours, and maybe the next. Why I am your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, and apparently your daughter's favorite wrestler.
Damn.
I will give you what you want. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Oh! You skipped right into my trap, you dope! You have no idea what you're in for, okay? Because you can shine Monday to Friday any given week, but WrestleMania, that's my domain. That's where I am the man. Wait a second. I remember the last time you competed at WrestleMania 11 years ago. What happened? What happened the day after? Oh yeah, you skipped right into the office and you handed in your resignation and we didn't hear from you for a decade. Hey, don't worry. At WrestleMania in Vegas, when I take my title back, I'll save you the trouble. I will end you and we will never hear from you again. Welcome to the big time!
Corey, a bold move by AJ Lee, and now for Becky, it's time to put her actions where her mouth is.
No one does it on the grandest stage of them all like big-time Bex, Cole. Remember, this is the woman who main evented WrestleMania. And this year in Vegas, she's going to take her gold back.
Hey, man. Hey. Well, I appreciate the help, though.
Thanks for showing up out there,
Look, man, when they pull those nuts out of there, I got to do something. I figured you could have at least hit the thing and picked up
Hey,
the window.
I ain't hiding nothing, L.A. Everybody had to get got. You talk about the family, you get consequences, Zeus. Straight up and down.
I understand all of that. I understand consequences. I understand what you're saying. Everybody's got to get got. But right now, when you're talking like that, it just sounds like somebody I know. It starts to sound like you're talking like Roman Reigns.
Man, I'm tired of everybody telling me I keep talking like Roman Reigns in this.
Come on, we don't need to do that.
You're gonna have a problem, L.A. You keep running your mouth.
Have a problem, man.
So it's a Cole got Roman Reigns and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Just like CM Punk stuff, I mind my words when you speak about it.
A little warning by the Usos, but up next,
I had time to put this, just to put it down, I guess.
Nikki Bella is here. Brie Bella is back. It's twin magic time. Bella Army rejoice.
The OG women's tag team for this generation.
Eager to test themselves against the best of the best.
Brie and Nikki Bella's inductees into the Hall of Fame. True trailblazers.
It is time for the Bella Twins to go for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
In Vegas, some nights it's played without cards or dice, just tension. Every move measured, every look a strategy sharpened. Always watching your back. Prepared for anything. Never knowing who the real threat is. Or who might show up at the table. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
This is said 1,000 times. Yep, that's how you treat your supporter. Give him the ad entrance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Kofi Kingston from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 204 pounds, Grayson Waller.
An interesting story developing with Grayson Waller in the New Day, which we'll get into here in a matter of moments. Waller and Javon Evans next. You know, WWE is offering fans the opportunity to put their name on a piece of history with Name on Canvas for WrestleMania. Now live on WWE Shop. Fans can have their name printed on the same canvas where the WWE titles will be put on the line both nights this April. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the showcase of the Immortals and cement your name in history. There's Grayson Waller set for action.
We are live from the TD Garden in Boston, home of the Celtics. And that, my friends, is Derek White, Boston Celtics shooting guard in the house. And he did not come alone. He brought the coach, Joe Mazzulla, head coach of the Celtics, ringside tonight in Boston.
Hey, P.S. Go Knicks.
Why don't you turn around and say that?
That's why I whispered it to you.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 195 pounds, Javon Evans.
The young OG, the soon-to-be 22-year-old Javon Evans, who was taken Monday Night Raw by storm.
One of the most exciting young stars in the game. Boston is fired up and ready to get bouncy.
And Javon has caught the eye of the New Day's Kofi Kingston, who was out here tonight in support of Grayson Waller. Kofi telling Javon he sees a lot of himself in Javon Evans. He's tried to recruit Javon to the New Day. Javon has politely turned him down, but here's the problem. That has angered Grayson Waller a bit. Grayson, who has been doing the New Day's bidding for many months now, has never formally been offered a spot in the group.
I had an opportunity to catch up with Grayson Waller earlier today, and he is not angry. He's simply frustrated. Grayson told me this is the professional equivalent of being stuck in the friend zone. He's doing everything he can for the New Day, and no, he hasn't been made a full-fledged member, but he knows he's only a couple impressive outings away from that happening.
He's had impressive outings for a while now, and still has not been invited into the group.
Whoa!
And Javon Evans, uber athletic. And nice standing drop kick right to the jaw.
Defying the laws of gravity for our entertainment. Let's get bouncy, Cole. Look at this young man go.
And springboard into the Rana, sending Waller outside the ring.
Hey, Cole, do you happen to know where we're going? Because I do. We outside. Oh, my God.
Javon Evans with so much force almost overshot Waller, but was still able to take him down.
Rough landing for Javon. You're going to have to fight through the disorientation he's no doubt feeling. An opportunity a veteran like Waller could capitalize on. Javon making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Now off the top rope. What a cross body. Lateral press. Hook to the leg. And a near fall.
It's no surprise that Evans has caught the attention of Kofi Kingston. Javon's caught the attention of practically everyone in the WWE Universe. And there are worse people whose attention to catch. Kofi Kingston, a former world champion. Kofi knows what it means, what it takes to make it to the top of the mountain.
Evans outside the ring after the attack here by Grayson Waller. And Kofi Kingston perhaps showing some respect to Javon Evans there.
Looking a little more vibrant than recently. Maybe brighter days are ahead for Kofi.
Well, listen, Javon politely turned him down, but I guess Kofi believes that the recruiting process may not be over.
You help or help you what? Help. What, you want me to get you the qualifying?
And Javon Evans taking advantage of that mini argument between
Brains of abusive supporter over here.
Hey, Corey! We outside!
Hey, can you just stay with me on commentary the rest of the night?
Shut up, Cole. Is that cool?
I think Javon Evans has got a future as a commentator here as well.
Well, if not a commentator, he may get a job with the Celtics. He just dove and defied the laws of physics right in front of the coach. Coach Mazzulla was impressed.
Grayson Waller, though, the veteran, taking out Javon Evans, a kick to the shin. And now Waller, a hard-talking,
We're about to get signed.
superstar. Oh, and a big chop by Evans.
So we understand Grayson Waller has been on a bit of a rough luck streak recently, but this man's got a boxing background. Waller is only one right hand away from winning any match.
MMA background as well. Natural-born athlete, if you ask him. Oh, that slide right into the clothesline, driving Evans into the barricade. Kofi Kingston out here. Kofi is from Boston. He's mouthing off to the Celtics.
Keep playing, coach.
He just called out Trip White.
Look at that. Javon Evans actually.
How the hell does he keep doing this?
Hurdling the barricade. How can you not be impressed?
Got a fan housing.
And now tightrope. Oh! Cannonball takes out Grayson Waller, but Evans may have hurt himself, and that's the problem with his high-risk style. Referee Jessica Carr with a count.
Why they call it high-risk offense. When it lands, it can be a gold mine, but if you come up short or you miscalculate, you can crash and burn in serious fashion. And Waller wisely attacking the neck of Javon Evans.
There's still 21. He's doing that to 31. Now Waller continues to pound away at Javon Evans. Again, Waller with a chip on his shoulder, and each and every night, you mentioned it earlier, trying to prove himself.
Imagine dating momentum in an advert.
Xavier Woods watching at home. He's injured. Cover and a kick out at 2.
Are you not going to send some best wishes and get well soon to Xavier Woods? You're just going to mention coldly that he's at home injured? Like he's a piece of meat? Like he's not a person?
I actually texted him a few weeks ago, and he never returned my text.
Must be he doesn't like you.
Why would I wish him good well then?
Because he's a nice human being.
And look at Grayson Waller continuing to work on Javon Evans.
I like
now.
this. This is the aggression it takes to make it to the top in WWE. Maybe Waller just needed reminded of who he is, what he's capable of. Waller, a former tag team champion, something the New Day know all about. And what better way to impress Kofi than by knocking off one of the hottest young stars in the game?
Evans now, pinning combination and a kick out. Whoa! What an uppercut.
Especially on the road to WrestleMania.
Come on, bro. There it is. Channel him.
Go back to the first. You already know what it is. You guys sucks. That's well established.
Grayson Waller just came off the top rope and delivered a stomp to the spine of Javon Evans, which stopped Evans in his tracks.
You don't belong here.
Waller getting a little too confident and
Evans exploding out of the corner. I'd also use the word jealousy when it comes to Grayson Waller over the way that Kofi Kingston is
That's how Reese's fans will.
All you have done all night, Cole, is drive a wedge. Why?
Well, I'm not driving a wedge. Kofi Kingston went fawning all over Javon Evans. I mean, you got to admit that.
Kofi has simply been impressed with one of the brightest young talents in WWE.
Javon now springboard off the top rope. Look at the height from Javon Evans.
Just like you, just like me, just like Missoula, just like everybody in the building. Boom!
Oh!
Red dot on the mark.
Cover. Kick out by Waller. In fact, Kofi was really impressed with Evans last month when Evans beat Kofi in a match.
Here we take a look at the unbelievable athleticism of the young OG. Kofi trying to offer some words of encouragement to Waller, but look at the fire in the eyes of Javon Evans.
And Waller now. Whoa!
That might do it. Rocking the jaw of Evans. Who answers with one of his own.
Javon caught him with a kick to the face, and now Evans looking to keep Waller off balance, but a riptide knee. And now sending Evans again into a right hand.
Waller needs to maintain this pressure. Oh, easier said than done.
Yeah, but he corrected himself like it was nothing. Nice German suplex released by Evans.
But there's that switch inside of Evans. When it flips, good luck, because the young OG means business. Here comes Waller.
Oh, it ran right into Evans. Looking for that rolling flatliner, and Evans caught him with a knee. Javon heading up to his comfort zone. Top rope, and great move by Waller.
That wasn't asleep.
Dropping Javon right on the top of his skull. And a kick out at 2, just barely.
You just tell in the count when someone's gonna win and someone's not gonna win.
Now sending Javon into the post. Catch him in the ear.
Certainly seems to be the case. Now Waller looking to capitalize. We've seen Grayson utilize this maneuver before. If he lands this, it could be lights out. Javon.
Might be lights out for Waller.
You never want to have your lights turned out when you're stuck on the top turnbuckle. I don't care who you are. Dangerous situation for the Australian superstar.
Quite sure what
I don't know.
what he was trying to do there, and Javon landed on his feet and now scaling himself up to the top.
Oh,
Oh,
look at-
God. Oh, from the top rope, a Hurricane Rana. Are you kidding me?
OG Kara. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Here is your winner, Javon Evans.
Impressive. Cole, I think my voice just went a whole octave higher. I have never seen that before.
I had no idea I didn't sleep last
Absolutely
night.
incredible.
Javon Evans with a super Hurricane Rana from the very top, followed immediately by the OG Cutter. Face first goes Waller. What a win for the young OG.
Full speed ahead for a man who's going to be a future champion in WWE. Javon Evans.
I'd rather have you win. I'd rather have you win. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get disqualified. You could have beaten him, man.
Hope he was showing
You
some
could have
tough
beaten him.
love.
You gotta stay focused, man. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're speaking bad, bro.
Well, you certainly are having a hell of a night. Brock, Vision.
I want you to schedule a match. I want you to schedule a match for Madison Square Garden. I want you to schedule a match for next week at Madison Square Garden with the Usos defending the tag team titles against the Vision, and I want it to be a street fight.
Well, you have given me something to consider.
What the hell is there to... Consider.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good night.
Where are you going?
Where do you want me to go?
To the ring?
Why would I go to the ring?
You requested time to address Seth Rollins. Paul, that time is now.
After the night I'm having, you still want me to go out to the ring and address Seth Rollins?
You wanted the time. The time is now.
Okay.
I had this, I've had it with everyone around her. I am sick of it all. Okay.
I'm not gonna miss him at all.
That's, exciting. Just a little bit.
At this time, please welcome the original El Grande Americano.
Oh, yeah, okay. What's up, Chud?
Grande, earlier on tonight, I spoke to your arch nemesis, El Grande Americano. We talked about everything that's happened this week from Monday Night Raw to AAA. And he made his goals crystal clear when it comes to your rivalry. He said he wants to expose you as a fraud and an imposter. This is your opportunity for a rebuttal.
Hola! Now, allow me to abandon my native language of Spanish and speak to the good people of the United States of America in plain old English, baby! Because last week, that imposter disrespected everything I stand for when he used his 2 lackeys and a metal plate in his mask to defeat me. So I decided to end his little Rey de Reyes celebration early. Just like I'm gonna end his whole charade pretty soon. Because make no mistake about it, amigo, there ain't room in this town for the dose of us. And I'm gonna prove that there's only uno original El Grande Americano, and you're looking at him. So from 1 original to 10,000 originals sitting in this arena tonight, let me just say, gracias!
Yes, yes, original Grande Americano, and good luck to you in this robbery. In the meantime, let's send things back to ringside with Michael Cole.
So I'm glad you covered AAA so you can make heads or tails of this whole OG El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano thing.
It's not really that difficult to follow, Michael Cole. The man who was just with Byron Saxton is the original El Grande Americano. The man we saw earlier in the night with Byron Saxton is the real El Grande Americano. The Rey de Reyes champion for 2026. The man who earned the sword that the original stole. I mean, stay with me here, Cole.
How do we know if that's the real Byron Saxton? Coming up later on tonight, Penta defends the Intercontinental Championship against
Like,
the
they'll wait at a point, though.
Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Las Vegas will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th at 9 p.m. Pacific, honoring AJ Styles, Demolition Stephanie McMahon, and announced on Friday, NBA Hall of Famer, member of the NWO, Dennis Rodman. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. Not quite dashing on his way to the ring, but a very upset-looking Paul Heyman entering the ring here tonight.
Heyman has so much on his mind. He's trying to juggle so many balls right now that he forgot he was scheduled to have more television time per Adam Pearce. Got a feel for Heyman.
Yep, it's starting to hit me now.
I'm having a really bad night. And not just because after a 40-year Hall of Fame career, I'm relegated to a contractual appearance in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm having a bad night because there's no one left for me to hide behind. Bronson Reed will not be back anytime soon. Braun Breaker will not be back anytime soon. Brock Lesnar is so pissed off, he has already left the arena. Logan Paul is half conscious. Austin Theory is half conscious, which means that just leaves me. And I have a stalker, a jaded ex, a psychopath that fancies himself as a visionary, and his name is Seth freaking Rollins. And despite the character that I portray on television, here's a news flash for everyone. I'm a man. And I'm a man that's been pushed too far. And Seth Rollins is a man who feels the same way, which means WWE isn't big enough for the two of us. No, that's not a challenge for a match at WrestleMania. We all know I don't stand any chance in that match. Nor is it a challenge to fight tonight, but to be honest, what other choice am I left with? So, maybe it's time that Seth Rollins came down here and put me out of my own damn misery.
maybe it's time
Oh.
that we do this right here,
Everyone's standing up.
right now.
Everyone's standing up. Everyone's looking over that way. Yep. Crowd gave it away. Crowd gave it away. He's there. He's there. Oh, there he is.
I think that I'm afraid of circumstances like this. You're 100% correct. But sometimes a man has to do what a man has to do. Are you freaking kidding me? Here's your moment, Seth. Let's do this. I'm standing in your ring, Mr. Visionary. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, damn. He's still not cleared. He's still not be cleared to do his masked man bullshit.
I told you I was going to settle this with you like a man. Men in my family are snitches. We file restraining orders with the courts. We file lawsuits. You're within 50 feet of me. Violation of a restraining order is a felony. You are going to jail. You are going to prison. And when you go to prison, because you're a felon, your wife will divorce you. And when she divorces you, and she's married to half of the locker room, someone is going to call Child Protective Services for your daughter. But don't worry, I, Paul Heyman, will adopt your daughter so she doesn't go through life knowing that her
That went too far. Rollins is hurt enough. And now Heyman, no! Rollins striking Heyman after Heyman threw the microphone at him. And now the Boston Police Department forcing Seth Rollins into the corner.
Hey, careful, he's still got a bad shoulder over here.
Cuffing Rollins, and you heard Heyman say a restraining order put on Rollins.
Damn. F. That's crazy.
They say in Vegas, everyone's got to tell.
Oh, for real?
A blink. A breath. A moment that can't be controlled. But the great ones, they use it to their advantage. They've got them right where they want them. The rest just haven't figured it out yet. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Yeah. Alright.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Well, we're regrouping here after a very odd situation between Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. Obviously, Paul Heyman outplayed Seth Rollins tonight.
One step ahead of the architect. There aren't too many people in the business or the world, as a matter of fact, who can say that they outsmarted Seth freaking Rollins.
Rollins apparently has been arrested by the Boston Police Department. I'm assuming he's going to be charged with violating this restraining order that we just learned about and Mr. Heyman put in place.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about all the legalities, but we know that Rollins is not medically cleared to compete, so the fact that he isn't here as a competitor sort of limits his ability to inflict harm on others.
He tried to do that to Heyman. Meanwhile, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, tag team action tonight against Bayley and Lyra.
How long is this going to go on until it's actually medically cleared?
At a women's tag team championship match, of course, the title is being held by Nia and Lash.
I'm getting tired of this already.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight in Boston, Massachusetts on the road to WrestleMania. And moments ago, what an odd situation with Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, who's become his arch nemesis. Seth Rollins was escorted out of the building by the Boston Police Department. Paul Heyman, though, went too far, and Rollins made a beeline back for the ring.
Heyman made the mistake of mentioning Seth's daughter, which incited this response from the Visionary, which then would require a bit more of a
He was basically
response
also
from
said
Boston PD, cuffing Rollins and escorting the Visionary out of TD Garden.
And Paul Heyman, what we did learn is that apparently sometime during the week he put a restraining order in place against Seth Rollins. Rollins learning about it tonight. It was violated, of course, and it appears Rollins will be charged with violating that order.
Hook, line, sinker.
And there you're seeing exclusive footage of WWE 2K26 of the Kabuki Warriors, the video game available right now. Asuka and Kairi set for tag team action. Everyone trying to get an opportunity at the Irresistible Forces, the tag champs of Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
To this juncture, neither of these teams has a clearly defined path to WrestleMania. It's of the utmost importance and highest priority for everyone on the roster. The Kabuki Warriors have held the tag team championships in the past.
Yeah, 3 times for these two.
Asuka and Kairi would love another trip to the top of the tag team mountain.
And their opponents, the team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
Bayley's made it very clear that she needs to get back to WrestleMania. Last year, she was taken out by Becky Lynch, who would team with Lyra Valkyria to win the tag titles at WrestleMania. Bayley looking at tonight, Corey, as perhaps another opportunity to work one step closer to the grandest stage.
Unfortunately for Bayley, I fear that her WrestleMania desperation is more like quicksand. The more she struggles, the more desperate she gets, the worse and worse her chances of survival get, the worse her shot at making it to the Showcase of Immortals becomes.
Bayley and Lyra have had a history with the Kabuki Warriors. Second time they've actually met in a tag team matchup.
And if you're Lyra Valkyria, you have to be aware of the fact that Bayley is feeling desperate. You don't want to allow someone you once looked up to become an anchor in your own career.
And speaking of anchors, has Kairi Sane become an anchor for Asuka? They've had some differences as of late. seems Kyrie cannot do anything well to please Asuka.
Your Japanese is lackluster at best, so I fear that your speculation may not be correct. As far as we know, the relationship between Asuka and Kairi Sane is as strong as it's ever been. Kairi is simply playing her role. She's being subservient to Asuka, who clearly calls the shots for the Warriors.
Yeah, ask Neil what that's all about. So Asuka,
my Japanese is worse than yours.
Asuka and Bayley will start things off in this critical tag team matchup here tonight.
And this is an important matchup for Bayley because coming off of her disappointing...
Oh, look at Kairi Sane causing the distraction, paying dividends.
You were calling Kairi an anchor. I was at least hoping for a pirate-themed follow-up. I mean, it was right there. Instead, you're trying to sow seeds of dissension, as you've done all night.
Bayley sent across the ring.
But as I was saying, this is an important matchup for Bayley because last week she took AJ Lee to the limit in her Intercontinental Championship match, but ultimately the role model couldn't get the job done. Does she continue to slide down the mountain, or does she rally tonight?
Well, at some point, Corey, all these situations have got to get in your head, right?
No doubt about it. And Bayley's been very open. It's mentally messing with her.
Sliding clothesline by Bayley into the cover and a kick out.
And it's a sad state of affairs when you've got one of the most decorated women on the roster. Bayley, the first female Grand Slam champion we ever had in WWE. To be experiencing this level of self-doubt this close to WrestleMania season again, I mean, that could be catastrophic for Bayley's career.
Especially after what happened last year. Lyra Valkyria now. Oh, and Kairi Sane caught her.
Lyra might owe Kairi a couple bucks after that one. My God.
And here comes Kairi Sane. Double team on Bayley. Oh, kick right to the spine. Nice bulldog by Asuka. Sliding drop kick from Kairi Sane, and the Kabuki Warriors have taken over. You know, Corey, for Lyra as well, I think she feels a certain amount of responsibility. She's been a big cheerleader for Bayley. She really feels like she's got to show up here tonight and help Bayley get one step closer to returning to WrestleMania.
Well, while that might be an admirable outlook from Lyra Valkyria as Asuka hits the bones of Bayley from the outside, it can be detrimental to Lyra's own growth and ascent here in WWE. You can't spend your entire career worrying about somebody else just because you once looked up to. Oh! Sliding D from Sane.
Now, you know, Kairi, one thing I've noticed early on in the matchup, she's done a lot to help Asuka, distraction after distraction, helping the Empress of Tomorrow take control.
And I'm still trying to figure out what the issue is with that. Just because Asuka tends to get a little stern with Kairi and raise her voice from time to time, I mean...
Well, I think Kairi's scared of her, and I think she's trying to curry favor with Asuka here tonight.
Oof. Why would you not want to be in the good favors of the Empress of Tomorrow as she tees off with these Kawada kicks? Grab the bridge.
Yeah, I'm not reacting too much to this.
I'd be scared of death.
I'm getting exhausted. I haven't slept all night, so...
And Asuka will make a tag to Kairi.
Don't want me. Is it shoot?
Same now, first on the...
Oh my goodness. And Kairi Sane has a 5 count.
Thanks to the great Kendo Kashin using her legs to squeeze the breath out of Bayley.
Bayley really needs to make a tag.
Kairi now making the climb to the top turnbuckle. Could have an insane elbow in our future.
What Kairi's trying to do there, but
take flight.
And she did just that, taking out Bayley. Cover now. Kick out by Bayley at 2.
Spend as much time at sea as Kairi has. Occasionally you want to become a seagull.
I was a seagull in a movie once.
You sure were.
In fact, I played my own death.
Yes, you did.
Oh, and look at Kairi Sane now, hammering away on Bayley.
You and Kairi should talk.
Oh, what a backhand by Kairi. She delivers that with such force.
So much heat behind those. I love it. Bayley all out of sorts at the moment.
A snapmare takedown by Kairi, and now controlling Bayley. I think that loss in the head of Bayley from last week.
No doubt about it.
$13,340 WWE fans on hand here tonight in Boston. Bayley, Lyra Valkyria against the Kabuki Warriors in tag team action, and Kyrie not allowing Bayley to make a tag.
The last possible second stopping the forward progress of the role model. Kyrie kicked toward Asuka.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Asuka intimidating her own partner. Tag made by Lyra, and because of that intimidation and that distraction, it allowed Lyra to make the tag. Cross body from the top rope.
Big enziguri by Lyra.
Clothesline from Valkyria. Talked a lot earlier about how Lyra feels this responsibility to help Bayley make her way back to WrestleMania.
Lyra needs to worry about her own road to WrestleMania. Muscling up.
Oh, sit out.
Holy
Powerbomb.
cow!
And a kick out by Kyrie at 2.5. Lyra, the first ever Intercontinental Champion, so impressive. The power from Valkyria.
The way she whipped Kyrie's body down to the canvas. Very, very effective. Unfortunately for Lyra, couldn't finish the job just yet.
Of course, the current tag team champions, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Irresistible Forces, everyone gunning for him. Lyra Valkyria now vertical suplex to Kyrie Sane, able to reverse things.
Great counter by Kyrie. Sane now with a bit of daylight. What will she do with it? Can she make the tag to Asuka?
Asuka pulls herself back up to the apron.
I think Kyrie,
tag.
There we go. Asuka was waiting for the proper moment. Road breaker into a neck breaker. The Kabuki Warriors rolling, covered by Asuka.
And a kick out by Valkyria. And Asuka and Kyrie work so well together. 3 times they've held the tag team titles together. Lyra lands on her feet. Oh, and that spinning heel kick caught Asuka in the face. And now Bayley back up and makes the tag.
Very effective teamwork by Lyra and Bayley. Fisherman Buster.
Bayley, elbow from the second rope. And another near fall.
Damn.
Bayley looks like she's becoming a bit frustrated here.
You can see Bayley glance up at the WrestleMania sign, realizing her chance may be slipping through her fingers.
Whoa! Release German suplex from Asuka.
Asuka now desperately needs the tag Sane.
Lyra, though, is the legal person, and Asuka with a kick. Stunning Lyra.
The Empress.
Tag made, Kyrie's legal.
Lyra trapped in the tree of woe. Kyrie Sane making the climb.
And Kyrie, what a stomp.
Shiver me timbers, Cole. Double stomp to the heart.
Cover, hook of the leg. And Bayley breaking things up. Asuka now back into the fray.
Goodbye, Bayley.
Strange. Asuka now.
Bringing the fight to the roll.
And Bayley with a belly to belly onto our announce table. You okay?
Yeah, just a flying monitor. Nothing my insurance won't cover.
And out Bayley from the barricade points to the WrestleMania sign. Nobody home delivers an elbow on the announce table.
Bayley went for broke and it did not pay off. Valkyria with a drop kick to Kyrie.
And Lyra now with Kyrie sent back into the ring. Valkyria back in. Setting up Kyrie Sane. Nightwing. Cover. Bayley, Asuka. And now Lyra Valkyria with the win.
The team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
Bayley and Asuka were getting at it out here at ringside. Meanwhile, Lyra Valkyria would pick up the win with Nightwing in the middle of the ring, and Bayley and Lyra rolling.
No doubt about it, a disappointing outcome for the Kabuki Warriors, but kudos to Lyra Valkyria. Here you see Bayley stepping up her aggression, which is what it's going to take if she wants to head to Vegas. Unfortunately, tonight for the role model, it did not pay off. Luckily for Bayley, Lyra kept her eyes on the prize, taking out Kyrie first, delivering Nightwing, hooking the leg, and a big-time win in the women's tag team division for Lyra and Bayley.
Here's Jackie Redmond.
Bayley, Lyra, congratulations on a big victory over the Kabuki Warriors. Listen, this is a huge W, and it comes just 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. Have you guys been feeling the pressure to find a way to Vegas? Pressure? You think in this moment right now, after we beat one of the greatest tag teams in the world, that we feel pressure? No, we feel pretty damn good. Jackie, let me say something. I gotta say something. Lash, Naya, you already got our names in your mouth because you know that we are the ones that can beat you. I mean, I have an idea. Naya, Lash, you guys talk a big game, and Lash, I know you're new to this, but we run the tag division. We've been running it for a whole year, so if you guys are as big and bad as you think you are, next week we're in the most famous arena in the world. Hold on. Bayley and Lyra are gonna beat Naya and Lash. Okay, let's end on that one. There we go.
That's it.
Well, let's see if Naya and Lash take the challenge from a victorious Bayley and Lyra Valkyria here tonight. You know, Corey, Bayley and Lyra both getting their WWE starts in NXT, just like this former WWE champion.
Journal entry, Tiffany's Epiphanies. Daddy said I'm ready to take over NXT. The real question is NXT ready for Tiffany Stratton? It's Tiffy time! NXT was very important for me in my development. They made me superstar. They took me from an athlete and developed my character in a way where it's me, but it's also me over the top. I want to be called the NXT Women's Champion!
Stratton has made it to the tippy top of the women's division here in NXT.
Winning the NXT Women's Championship took me from this new girl to the future of the business.
Tiffany Stratton from Miss Money in the Bank to the WWE Women's Champion.
NXT built me from the ground up. I felt like I learned everything down at the Performance Center, and eventually you develop into this big, beautiful WWE superstar.
And speaking of NXT, its biggest show of the year is NXT Stand and Deliver. And it comes to the Factory in St. Louis, Missouri next Saturday, April 4th. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Hey.
What about you?
Oh man, thank you.
Hey bro, can you show me that pencil wall, bro? I've been trying to do that this whole
Of course,
life.
it's very easy. Look, try with me. Like this, like this. Yeah, ya ves, easy. Oh, I know
Very
that.
good.
Hey, my man. Bien, hermanito, mira, te presento. This is my friend Speed. I know, Speed.
Hey, we never met. What's your name? Dragon?
Dragon Lee.
You a dragon?
I'm a dragon, carnal.
I'm a dog.
You are the dog? Hey, take it easy. I'm just Speed too, carnal.
Oh, okay, brother. Oh, it was like seeing y'all.
See you, brother.
I'll see y'all.
See you, man.
Hey,
my friend. Carnal, solamente te quería agradecer. La semana pasada, you did mucha liga. Gracias.
whenever you want rematch, you got it.
Ya sabes. Good luck today. Buena suerte. Adiós.
Penta, Dominic for the Intercontinental title tonight.
So you saw him in action earlier on tonight. Well, now he's going to join us on the stage. So please welcome the young OG, Devon Evans.
Hey.
Hold on now. Hey, you're not lit enough. Boston, if you can hear me say, yeah! All right, we good. Go ahead.
They're pretty lit. All right, so first of all, I've got to deliver flowers your way. Congratulations on your win against Grayson Waller earlier on tonight. How'd it feel out there?
It felt great. I'm already sore. My hair is messed up. But your boy got the W!
Yeah, give me some editing, man. I need some editing. I'm tired.
Our topic is Kofi Kingston. Because for weeks, Kofi has offered his mentorship to you. He's offered his guidance. Why haven't you chosen to take him up on his offer?
All right, look, respectfully, Kofi's, he's a real OG. You know, he's been here for a minute. We talking about a former world champion. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't want to be the next Kofi Kingston. I don't want to be Kofi's young boy, you know what I mean? I want to be the first young OG. I want to be the first 21-year-old that's putting belt to ass. I want to be the first Devon Evans. But with that being said, I also want to accomplish some dreams and goals. And I want to be a champion here in WWE. So you already know your boy got his eyes on the IC championship match tonight. Penta, I got my eyes on you, Pa, so be ready. Because there's only one thing that you're going to say when you see the young OG on your TV. And everybody can say it with me. You can say it with me, too, if you're listening. Netflix, you can say it with me. AP, Adam Pearce, you can say it with me. OG Unk, you can say it with me. And everybody in Boston can say it with me. That boy is... Say it like that. Yerk!
Appreciate you, Devon. Good luck to you. Hey, Devon Evans, future Intercontinental Champion, huh? Sounds kind of nice, right?
Future champion in WWE in general. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
WrestleMania 42 is coming to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas in just 26
26
nights. And for the
days is
first
crazy.
time ever, limited seats are available for purchase on the WrestleMania stage. Tickets for this one-of-a-kind, elevated viewing experience are available right now via Ticketmaster.
They're doing the stage seating again.
And my man, Speed is back on the red brand. How are you enjoying the road to WrestleMania?
Man, I'm having the time of my life today. They got Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Danhausen. Hi, WWE legend Danhausen. Nice to meet you. Very nice, very evil. Say, I had a question for you. How are you so famous when you only have 180 human followers? 180 million followers? Oh, my God. Yep, checks out. So, I have a proposition for you. How about you give Danhausen your password? I'll log in. We can call the show I Show Speedhausen. And then we'll split the profits. Great performance. No.
Oh, good.
No. You think you're better than me? You think you're better than Danhausen? Tell you what, I have a new achievement for you. Want to know what it is? What? You are cursed. What? Where do you go? Cursed? What you mean, cursed?
Sweetest guys.
What is he talking about? Listen, bro, who is that? I don't know, and I have business, so you enjoy the rest of your night.
Features got cursed. Features got cursed.
I Show Speed being cursed could be disastrous for 180 million followers.
No, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
This is bad. This is real bad.
Real bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight on Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns and CM Punk are here live. They, of course, battle for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Over on SmackDown, they've got quite the situation developing between Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE title.
For years, the love you show me that puts a smile on my face. That smile is the emptiest feeling that I have felt in my entire life.
Damn.
I want my legacy to be how much world championship gold I have put around my waist. Then Cody came into the picture, and I didn't know if I could be who I needed to beat Cody. But last week, Cody took that burden off my chest.
I'm sure you're hearing the voices in your head, and when the bell rings, that's what I expect.
The voices in my head talk to me, and they tell me that I am going to beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship.
What the hell was that last week, man? What you did to Cody? The way you did.
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You're wasting my time now. As a matter of fact, I'm done. I'm done.
Damn.
Listen, I'm glad I picked up. You're right. I'm gonna go to the ring right now, and I'm gonna fix it.
I am sorry. Matt, will you forgive me?
First mistake was leaving the passageway open. See, sometimes it's just so damn obvious.
You know, the voices are in Randy Orton's head once again, and you have to wonder what he's capable of when Randy Orton heads into his 21st
26 and 27.
WrestleMania in 26 days.
Well, the Apex Predator absolutely intends on leaving Las Vegas as the brand new, undisputed WWE champion. But first, the Viper must get past the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. It is going down on the grandest stage of them all.
And the question is, what condition is Cody Rhodes in after that brutal beatdown and an assault a couple of weeks ago by Randy Orton? Well, coming up this Wednesday, over on our friend Pat McAfee's show on ESPN, Cody Rhodes will deliver his first interview since the beatdown by Randy Orton a couple of weeks ago. It happens at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday, on the Pat McAfee Show on ESPN.
Nightmare going down at Thunderdome.
This loss is your fault. If you care, our team, make it up to me. 군자네! 군자네! I know we have had our ups and downs recently, but you don't deserve to be treated like this, Kyrie. You deserve better. Kyrie!
Pathetic, Rio. First, Rhea leaves you all alone. And now it's obvious Kyrie wants nothing to do with you. So what was your plan last week? Befriend Stephanie? But all you really did was cost me the satisfaction of putting her face into the match.
And I would interfere again if I had a chance.
Okay, chiquita. You want to play? Fine, we can play. Next week, meet me in the ring. And I'll finish with you what I started with her.
You are on.
Okay.
Hope Pierce makes that official for next week at Madison Square Garden, New York. Intercontinental Championship time. The former champ, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, of course, accompanied by the woman who wants to win the World Championship. Wait a minute!
Damn!
Speaking of the World Champion,
Stephanie Vaquer, La Primera, attacking Morgan.
Dominic decked off.
Damn!
Dominic tried to get involved, and finally officials out here trying to separate Stephanie and Liv. These two meet at WrestleMania for the Women's World title.
Oh, Lord!
And Stephanie makes it.
This thing had gotten so deeply personal in the past few weeks.
God damn!
My God! Oh, goodness! Somebody separate them! And Corey, things are just heating up for WrestleMania.
You could say that again.
Okay, well that's okay.
Well, Dominic Mysterio
Try to.
has to take on Penta now for the Intercontinental Championship. Just had to witness his girlfriend, the #1 contender for the Women's World title, get into a massive brawl with the champ, Stephanie McMahon.
I think this is a perfectly reasonable time to call off the match. There is no way Dirty Dom is in a championship headspace after just watching his güerita be attacked by Vaquer. He himself was assaulted. Dirty Dom, you don't need to do this. You can push the match back to a later date. Someone get Pierce out here.
Yeah, maybe Raquel Rodriguez should have been out here with Liv Morgan instead of picking fights with Io Sky.
How are you making this Raquel's fault? Vaquer is clearly unhinged. Thankfully, JD's out here.
Yeah, JD McDonough.
Yeah, okay, we got the bobblehead.
Never goes into a match when it's one-on-one with nobody else around.
There he is.
We got the bobblehead JD McDonald's.
El más sucio de los sucios. The king of the luchadors. I can go on. Cut me off at any time.
No, go ahead. You're the voice of AAA.
We could be moments away from Dirty Dom once again being the double champion.
Well, Dominic believes he should be champion today if it wasn't for what he calls that turncoat, Finn Balor.
Well, it wasn't just Dirty Dom who felt betrayed by Finn Balor. The entire Judgment Day was in agreement.
Did Dom just shower or his hair always like that?
I know. I've been sitting here with you for the last 2 hours, Cole. How am I supposed to know?
Oh, you're the voice of AAA. I thought you knew all things Lucha Libre.
I don't believe Dirty Dom's showering schedule is pertinent information for my viewership, okay? I like to imagine maybe it's just a leave-in conditioner. Dirty Dom generally smells very, very nice when he's around. And you want to protect an investment like that. A mullet like that isn't grown overnight. It takes time, it takes care, it takes nurturing.
So tell me about JD's mullet.
It's not a mullet. JD just has long hair. This is a distinctly different hairstyle, Cole.
It's hard to tell with the hat on.
Do you not engage with JD throughout the day?
Nope, not at all.
Well, probably for the best.
Intercontinental title coming your way. Dominic Mysterio, who's got to get his...
He's got to get his mind right. Dom is very clearly in a negotiated headspace because he just watched his güerita laid out by Stephanie Vaquer. Disrespect.
That's pleasant.
I like it. I like it. I hope you win.
That's pleasant. Sicko. The spectacular Penta, who will once again defend the Intercontinental Championship. He, of course, beat Dom a few weeks back. He beat Dragon Lee. He beat El Grande Americano.
The culmination of his life's work. Penta, a proud, fighting Intercontinental Champion. Penta's gone so far as to promise to defend the Intercontinental Championship south of the border in Mexico, in AAA. But that's a tall task that he can only accomplish if he gets past the former Intercontinental Champion and reigning AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
You know, for Penta, this has been a year-long journey to finally capture the Intercontinental title. Remember, he and Dominic were involved in that fatal four-way at WrestleMania last year, where Dominic won the Intercontinental Championship when he pinned Finn Balor.
Ever since then, I've been predicting the third, and it happened.
In that moment, Dom probably realized that Finn was the weak link of the Judgment Day a year ago. But because Dom's a rather altruistic young man, he decided to give Finn a chance to redeem himself.
Or he's a conniving son of a, you know.
Son of a WWE Hall of Famer, Cole. I mean, it's a family show. Let's be honest. You've been out here assassinating Dom's character for years now.
An incredible atmosphere when Penta enters the arena.
Penta has absolutely forged a great relationship with the WWE fans around the world and continues to wow us week after week with his in-ring performances.
But tonight he's going to have to keep an eye on J.D. McDonough outside the ring, Dominic Mysterio's Judgment Day brother. We get set for this matchup. Let's head up to the ring and the great Alicia Taylor. And Dominic Mysterio wasting little time going to work on Penta. And referee going to separate the two so we can get this matchup officially underway. Checking on Penta now to see if Penta's ready to go. And Dominic Mysterio not even waiting for the ring introductions, going to work.
The king of the luchadors imposing his will on the Intercontinental Champion. Dirty Dom wants his gold back.
And don't forget, Corey, the city of Boston in the Intercontinental Championship brings back bad memories for Dominic Mysterio. Remember back in November, the night that John Cena beat Dominic Mysterio to win his first Intercontinental Championship right here in Boston.
I promised Dom I wouldn't bring that up, so thanks, Cole.
And Penta up the Hurricane Rana. And now, nice backbreaker to Dom.
Abradora.
Talks about I hate Boston.
Properly, Michael Cole.
Good,
You can
great.
listen and learn.
I need to learn. And now Penta into the corner.
Tremendous balance. Back at the end, 2 boots in the grill of the AAA Mega Champion. I have a feeling Penta's looking to take flight.
But Dominic Mysterio with a drop kick. And now Dom, suicide dive.
Wow!
Into a DDT. Dominic and Penta for the championship.
I'm ready for bed.
Dirty Dom took a high risk. I'm not sure how well it paid off. You saw him immediately grabbing at his leg after ripping Penta down into a version of a tornado DDT.
Dominic, the former Intercontinental Champion, 3 weeks ago, lost the title to Penta. Of course, that was the night that led to the excommunication of Finn Balor from the Judgment Day.
Now Dirty Dom has a chance to lead by example, to show the Judgment Day how to win. To remind everyone in the clubhouse that he is still the king of the luchadors. He is still the dirtiest of the dirty.
Just a look at the stain toward this crowd here in Boston tonight.
Dirty Dom taking a page out of his heroes book, that being the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
Cover now by Dominic. Penta kicks out at 2. I think Dom's a bit frustrated with what's went down the past few weeks.
I think Dom has been frustrated for the past several years because all Dirty Dom wants is to be accepted as his own man, as his own living legend, instead of being trapped in the shadow of his deadbeat father.
Maybe he should respect people more. He should be treated that way. Dominic with a nice elbow, flooring the champion. And quickly into the cover. Hooks the leg, inside leg this time, and a kick out by Penta.
I think respect is subjective, and Dirty Dom has already done something Ray never did in his Hall of Fame career. That's captured the AAA Mega Championship. I mean, Dirty Dom is a force to be reckoned with. He should be celebrated around the globe rather than been ostracized and humiliated at every given opportunity. Dirty Dom bending the rules to great effect. Oh, and a big right by McDonough.
And JD getting involved. The official was dealing with Dirty Dom. Cover now by Mysterio and grabbing the bottom rope is Penta. That's what Penta's got to be worried about. The fact that McDonough is floating around here at ringside. And that was the issue Finn Balor had, a few weeks back when Dominic wanted help. He wanted JD to grab the ring hammer and the ring bell hammer. And Finn Balor said, no, let him earn this on his own.
And who does Finn think he is? Dom's father? It's not Finn's job to teach Dom respect.
Dominic's actually the one that said he didn't want them to get involved, whether he meant it or not. Speaking of Eddie Guerrero. Looking for the three amigos. Won't happen. On Monday Night Raw, this is for Penta's Intercontinental Championship. Penta, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough at ringside.
Penta looking to chop down the king of the luchadors. Face first goes Dominic. The challenger wisely rolls to the outside. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion.
Up over the top, Tope con Hilo. See?
There you go. I'm learning. You should come to Mexico with me one of these days. You can hang out with JBL, have a good time.
Oh, John's there. And now Dom sent back into the ring. And to the current Intercontinental Champion. And a fighting champion as well. And Penta cross body.
Penta turning the tides of this matchup back into his own favor. Very unique suplex by the champion into the cover.
To retain. Kick out by Dominic.
Of frustration after he's unable to dispose of Dirty Dom. Penta now wanting to rally the WWE fans tonight in this jam-packed TD Garden. Penta looking for the Penta driver. This could do it.
Dominic though, able to reverse, and Penta.
Here we go.
Penta driver. Is it enough to retain the championship? And Dominic just kicks out.
You know, there was a momentary hesitation. I don't know if Penta lost his grip at the last second or what, but ordinarily he packages up his opponent immediately, which usually leads to a 3 count. There was a bit of separation, and that may be the only reason Dom was able to survive. But things could go from bad to worse for Dirty Dom. No!
Oh, and Dominic turns it into a Michinoku driver. Here's the cover for the win and a kick out.
There was nearly cause for celebration for a double champion yet again.
Penta was going for the Mexican destroyer. Dominic Mysterio able to counter.
Lining up Penta.
And now sent in a position for a 619.
Watch out, Dom.
Penta with a kick to the face.
And
look at JD McDonough. You wondering when he was going to get involved. Dominic from behind.
McDonough proving to be invaluable.
619.
He's going to do it.
Dirty Dom heading up to the top.
What did I say? What did I say? I have the script.
Dominic staring back at the man he stabbed in the back. Finn Balor.
Sometimes decisions have consequences. McDonough met in the
Hey.
alley by Balor.
JD McDonough gonna suffer the consequences of what he did to Finn Balor a few weeks back.
The Irish Ace now feeling the wrath of the Prince.
And Dominic now trying to regroup. Went for the
Nope.
splash. Penta
He's covered. 1, 2, 3.
Pick up the win.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion.
So predictable. So
Big
predictable.
time assist from Finn Balor. Cole, the ending of that match was almost identical to how Dom pinned Finn at WrestleMania last year.
Indeed, and Balor had Dominic frozen in fear, which cost Dominic the title tonight, and now Balor.
Oh, he thought he was ready.
Finn Balor hammered away at Dominic. Sling blade. Dom has asked for this for months. Sending Mysterio into the corner.
Oh, get out of there, Dom. Get out of there.
Nope. Get saved.
Pulling Dominic to safety.
But he ain't done.
Finn Balor's not done with Dominic.
Balor is back for his pound of flesh.
Dom trying to retreat. Meanwhile, from behind, JD McDonough.
Balor's former protege taken down by Finn. And Dom's hightailing it out of here.
Well, he's running away.
Wow. Just gonna leave him there? Just gonna leave. Just gonna leave him there?
Don't expect Dominic to come running down here and help his brother.
You don't even help him? Like he helped you? Not gonna help him? He helped you, you're not gonna help him?
And a coup de grace.
Finn Balor with a warning to the king of the luchadors. If you're not careful, Dom, it could be you next.
That was dead, man.
Balor wants.
We want to take a second to say thank you to Nickelback for Bones for the Crows, an official theme song of WrestleMania 42, available now wherever music is sold or streamed.
You know, Monday Night Raw kicked off tonight with another face-to-face between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi, and this building was shaking.
He realized he was washed.
In Boston, as these two behemoths would stand
The Beast realized he was washed. He realized the rule are now rules.
Lesnar looking for an F5, but Oba Femi able to counter here. And once again, Corey, Oba Femi got the best of Brock Lesnar.
2 weeks in a row, the ruler standing tall over the Beast incarnate. A fact that will not sit well with Brock Lesnar. But I'm starting to wonder if Lesnar is in any position to do anything about it. Next level physicality between two Goliaths that collide in Las Vegas. Look at the tail of the tape. 6'4" Oba Femi, 290 pounds for Brock Lesnar, outweighed by 20 by the ruler. Two massive human beings, but this is the most decorated combat athlete in history we're talking about with Brock Lesnar.
You know, next week, Monday Night Raw heads to legendary Madison Square Garden in New York City.
Is he gonna get beat down again?
Live, but what does Brock do? He's been bested 2 weeks in a row by Oba Femi.
Gotta go 0-3. No.
In New York.
I doubt it.
For sure that the women's tag team championships will be defended. The irresistible forces Nia Jax and Lash Legend put their gold on the line against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, who were victorious earlier tonight.
It's also been made official. The Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, takes on Raquel Rodriguez at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden.
And the World Tag Team titles will be on the line in a New York City street fight. Jimmy and Jey Uso defend their championship against Logan Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision in the world's most famous arena.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'll be very careful out there, man. My brother's on the warpath.
So Punk kicking us up this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
CM Punk, the world champ, is live, and don't forget who's
Up
also
next.
Roman Reigns. What about Big Jim's warning?
That made me just feel both nuts for WrestleMania, but no promises.
Last week, Corey, it was CM Punk who fired the first physical salvo in this personal battle with Roman Reigns, and a lot has been made of that last week. Was it CM Punk losing control? Was it CM Punk in firm control?
I've known CM Punk for over 20 years, and I can't give you a straight answer. I don't know for sure why that word in particular triggered Punk like it did, but you said it. He fired the first shot. The war of words has escalated, and we've still got over 3 weeks until we get to Las Vegas.
And if you're Roman Reigns, how do you respond? I mean, all the things that Punk has said about Reigns and his family, of course, the now infamous quote about Roman's late father a few weeks back, the situation from last week.
Listen, as much as CM Punk fancies himself a master psychologist in this game, so does Roman Reigns. I believe Roman Reigns thinks he got in CM Punk's head last week. He got under CM Punk's skin, which is damn near impossible to do. But if anyone could do it, the Tribal Chief can.
Well, and I would, you know, you and I know CM Punk perhaps as well as anyone, and I don't know if he's lost control. I think he's in complete control.
He may be. We know that CM Punk
Bet, let's
the
go.
legendary Rowdy Roddy Piper, who infamously said, "When you think you've got the answers, I change the questions." That could be exactly what we're seeing right now. Promise?
Okay, well, that's all.
That is some
Go too
stupid
far, we gotta
stuff.
get to WrestleMania.
That is some stupid stuff.
Does that sound like a man who's sweating to you, Cole?
Nope. Maybe he's just got a good game face. Champs in the ring. He's getting ready for 26 nights from now.
It is all going down on the grandest stage of them all, the showcase of the Immortals, one of the most deeply personal main events in WrestleMania history. The World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, defends against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania.
Acquisition.
Y'all wanna have some fun tonight?
Did you guys hear what Jimmy Uso said to me right before I came out here? Something of a warning, told me to watch what I say because his brother, Roman Reigns' cousin, one half of the tag team champions, Jey Uso, is on a warpath tonight. Well, I suppose I should watch what I say, shouldn't I?
Probably.
No? All right. The eyes have it. It goes to show you that Roman Reigns can't do anything without his cousins. What I didn't know is that the cousins couldn't do anything without Roman Reigns, and nobody in that family, the entire family, can do anything by themselves. They always need the backup, they need the help. Nobody in that family can be heavyweight champion of the world.
But
man, I got them all so shook. Last week, Roman Reigns made a decree. He said his entire bloodline, all the Samoans in Samoa, can come after me if they so choose. And you know how many Samoans since then have even looked at me cross? It's a big fat 0, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon my language. Earmuffs for all the little kids. This is the shit talk business. We do and say awful things to each other to try to sell the big title fight, and that's my job. But these are all just words. And Boston, I gotta be honest with you, being in a badass blue-collar city like this, I'm tired of talking. Sticks and stones and all of these things are just empty words. But Roman last week did say one thing that pissed me off. Roman called me old.
oh, not the O word, not the O word, no, no.
Now, some of you will understand this. It's not what he said, it's who said it. And I stand in this ring in front of the world, and I'll tell you, my young boy does not get to disrespect me and call me old.
Well, first of all, you keep calling me number.
So let's get down to it, Boston. Am I old?
Oh, shit, shit, shit,
Am I old?
shit.
Here's the thing. If
I'm sorry,
I told
you're
you
cooked
all
now.
here to your face
You're
that
cooked
I
now.
wasn't, you would know that I'm a liar. Am I old? Yeah. Yeah, I'm old. Am I ashamed of it? Hell no. Not no. Hell no. In fact, I'm proud of it. If I was ashamed of how old I was, well, I'd be covering up these gray whiskers with Just for Men, just like Roman does.
Damn.
I am proud of who I am, my age, and what I've done, and where I come from. I'm middle-aged and crazy like Terry Funk. I'm the same age Nolan Ryan was when he beat Robin Ventura's ass on the mound, and he was still throwing no-hitters. Gordie Howe played professional hockey till he was 52 years old, and they call him Mr. Hockey. Well, I'm Mr. Game 7. The older I get, the more pressure I feel, and the more pressure I feel, the better I am. Age, ladies and gentlemen, is just a number. Ask me how I feel. Ask me how I feel, Boston. I'm old, but I'm not insecure. I don't come out here and ask you to acknowledge me. I come out here and tell you I feel great. I feel like the best in the world. I come out here and I ask you the question. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Boston or what?
Just be alive on a Monday night. Wait, it's Tuesday. I'm not in Boston. Okay.
You've already lost because you've underestimated me. Last week, this old man dropped you on your ass with one punch. At WrestleMania, this old man is gonna tie you into knots. At WrestleMania, 20 minutes deep when you're gasping for air and all that oil and jizz you cover yourself in dries up, just like your chances of ever being heavyweight champion are gone. And I hit you and jack you with a GTS, and you go to sleep and you wake up Monday morning and you realize that I am the best in the world. Man, you just got beat by an old man. But not any old man. You got beat by the old man. I thought this was going to be tough. You know who was tough? You know somebody who didn't underestimate me and still couldn't get the job done was Gunther. You know who else didn't underestimate me and couldn't get the job done one-on-one? Jey Uso. And if I gotta fight all the Samoans, we might as well start over with him. I'll fight every single one of them.
Yep.
Because what is he gonna do? Is he gonna eat me to death?
Oh, you're about to find out, Punk.
Damn.
Because here comes main event Jey Uso.
Damn.
Jimmy Warren Punk. Jey is on the warpath. Disrespect the family and find out about it.
What are you gonna do? You want to throw hands or you want to talk, cousin? Yeah?
Your ass is old, punk. Yeah, you done got hit in your head a little bit too many times, just like me. Cause you still out here running your damn mouth. Yeah, running your mouth about my family. Man, you out here running your mouth about me. We can do it right now though, punk. Do it right now, Uzi. I'll run it back on your old ass right now.
I did say I was tired about talking, and you never got your rematch that you rightfully deserve. You want to run it right here in Boston? Let's go. Brother, I ain't dressed for it, but I'm a fighting champion.
I'm down, punk. I'm down. Let's do it.
Whoa.
Hold on. What you doing out here?
Yeah, what are you doing out here, see?
I ain't talking to you, punk. I ain't even talking to you, punk. Yo, man, I understand how you feeling, but every time you get emotional, brother, you don't think. All you do is look at me. All you see is red, all right? Because of that, we got disqualified tonight. Because of that, our damn tag team championships is on the line next week. I don't give a damn about no tag team champions right now, I need you to lock in. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. You leave him to the OTC. All right? Hey, honestly, we ain't got nothing to do with him. Hey, he got everything to do with us. All this fool do is walk around, talk shit, talk about the family. Hey, hey, matter of fact, where Roman at? He not even out here. Where is he? But I am. I'm here. Stand to me.
There he is.
Indeed he is.
Anyways, the evaluation start. Damn, that's the shit, right?
Last time I checked, you already had a tag match. Is that right? That's right. And it's done now, right? That's right. So I'm gonna say this as respectfully as I can. Get your brother and leave my ring.
I think you should stay. He needs the help.
Oh my. Damn. Damn.
Superman punch to the back of the head. And listen, Punk pushed the buttons again. Now Adam Pearce and officials out to the ring to try to defuse this situation. But again, Punk with a
Remember he didn't even talk. Okay, he didn't even talk to you. He just wanted to talk. He was just there to talk.
Before he got burned.
Hey! Here you go. Hey! Come on, no shit. No! Wait till on you. Joe! Hey, get here, Moose. You know what to do. Hey! You know what to do. Smash them all. Stop. You know what to do. Will you stop? Man, get him. Get him.
Damn! I know what's happening.
Jey Uso called the shot. He said smash him.
Get him. Get him. Dude.
And Jey still hollering at Roman. Get him. Get him. As he dumps Punk out to the floor. Roman Reigns, look at the look in his eyes. That's what I'm talking about. Reigns sending Punk into the post.
Why Jay telling Roman what to do? I'm acknowledging Jey Uso as the tribal chief now. Wait, what? Damn! We're going there.
What do you think your words are gonna do now? What are they gonna do now? Roman, enough! Get out of here! Come on! Enough! Enough! Come on!
Long time since we've seen Roman Reigns like this.
Oh, no way. I think Punk's psychotic at this point. I think he's a little bit psychotic at this point. What do you mean? What a water.
I don't need any help. I'm not the one that needs help. Oh.
Damn. Nah, I think you do need a little bit of help, though. I think you do need a little bit of help, though. Alright. Alright. That ends up this episode of I'm back. I don't know for how long, but I'm back. Anyways, get that out. Get that out. Hopefully I'm 26. I might honestly fall asleep tonight. I mean, in a few minutes. So yeah. Anyways, peace.